focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the guards. Daniel Gafford is out there with Porzingis, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Outside, Beal. Back to Morris. Right side, Porzingis. Out to Kuzma. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a three-point game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Dinwiddie with it. Pass to Johnson. There's the three. Bridges inside the three-point line. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
And I love that move for this guy. When he's in rhythm, that's money.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple years, assembling a super team. And before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. No good on the three. We've seen a quick start here for the Nets. Launches it. No good there. And Washington the other way now. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
There's Porzingis, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And there's no question that Porzingis is still a very effective player in this NBA.
Yeah, and I guess, Kevin, the thing we're still looking for is the consistency in the health. We know how talented he is offensively and how he can stretch out defenses with his ability to shoot the ball, but something's got to change in terms of how consistent we get KP on the floor for the entirety of a season.
Finney Smith can't get it to go.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Morris outside. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And another miss by Washington. Brooklyn leading by three. Finney Smith can't get it to go. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And taken away by Johnson. In transition, here come the Nets. Bridges against Morris. And there it is for him. Bridges has got his second bucket.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
Morris looking over the floor. Outside for Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. Morris passes to Porzingis. Just three to shoot. Rebounded by the Nets. On the wing, Johnson. Three-pointer. Morris with the rebound. Wizards trail by 5. Here's Beal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
And Bradley Beal, another indicator of him doing a little bit of everything for this team.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Here's Finney Smith. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Beal kicks to Porzingis with the shot. And again, Washington no good. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Finney Smith passes to Dinwiddie. Throws it up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Beal with a screen on Dinwiddie. Morris finds Porzingis. Knocks down the three ball. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
Porzingis can knock him down from out there, just looking for some consistency.
The pass to Finney-Smith. Johnson against Kuzma. Bridges outside. Into the lane. Shoots over Beal. Here's Claxton to the wing on the left. Bridges dishes to Dinwiddie. Johnson in the corner. Shoots over Gafford. It's stolen by Morris. And here is Gafford. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nets lead.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Nets Youth Dead Team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
We've got Bridges, and it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. Got to find a dependable foundation, and training camp in the early part of the season for this team, really, really important. Beal able to get up and get a hand on it.
From past the arc, and again, Washington with the triple.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor with the drive. Passes to Finney-Smith. Kicks it to Bridges. From the arc. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, that goes in. Now Morris. Pass to Gafford. Back to Morris. Out to Porzingis. Fires the three. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Here's Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shots. So often, it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league, and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
Here's Morris after Mikal Bridges' bucket. And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, don't settle for all the jump shots. If you got that size and that ability, Kuzma getting to the rim.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Violation. Jump ball.
Dinwiddie against Morris, and taken away by Johnson. Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
1:58 left now here in the second. Here's Dinwiddie. What a terrific move that was.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from it.
Morris against Dinwiddie. Right side, Beal. Goes up from the top of the key. Morris dishes to Beal. The three. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Beal's got the lead up to 3 now for Washington.
Well, Beal loves getting a little wiggle room and then great rhythm on that three.
And the pass to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Lock at 6. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Beyond the arc. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Nets. Claxton with the bucket.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now, here is Morris. And it's Beal in the corner. Dinwiddie with the steal. Passes it to Bridges. Here's Finney-Smith. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Dinwiddie going inside to the inside. Fades. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nets out in front, up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. Kispert is out there with Avdia. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Gibson in at the 5 down low.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Here's Simmons. Right to the hoop.
Yeah, when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Curry against Wright. In the corner, Nunn with it. He kicks to Kispert. Right down low. Curry meets him. Nunn wide open. Offline with his 3. Down low. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
Now, here's Nunn. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Kispert kicks to Wright. Driving in. Out left to the wing. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Traps in the tray. Avdia's got the game tied up here for the Wizards. Simmons looking around. No good on the shot. And it's Washington the other way. Kicks it out to Gibson. Here's Avdia. Right outside. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's White. Simmons gets a hand on it.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He's a shot-blocking threat.
Harris passes to Thomas. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Wright. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. A clear look for Avdia. And Simmons with the rebound. The Nets with the lead. Pass to O'Neal. Simmons dishes to Thomas. The feed to O'Neal. Comes up empty down low.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Right, the pass to Kispert, and stolen by Harris. It's Thomas on the wing. Simmons on the wing. Here's O'Neal. Back to Simmons. And it goes down 2 points. Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
A physical presence. Simmons is 6'11", nearly 250 pounds. He can easily absorb the hit.
Now here's Gibson. Here's Nunn. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Harris dishes to Curry. Back to Harris. Five on the clock. Back to Curry. Over Wright. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
So it's the Wizards now, trailing by 2. To the left wing. Nunn against Thomas. Nunn kicks to Wright. Back to Nunn for the lead. Good on the three-point shot. Nunn's got his first 3 points of the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Kispert, the pass to Gibson. Misses from close range. O'Neal dishes to Thomas. With 4 seconds on the clock, it's deflected. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Wizards lead by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got O'Neal. Thomas is out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Simmons. And it's Harrison at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
Nunn against Thomas. Six on the shot clock. Here's Nunn. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals being active with their hands and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Dinwiddie. Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times. Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Kuzma outside. Over to the left wing. Nunn kicks to Porzingis. Back to Nunn. The three. Offensive rebound. And the wide open shot from Morris. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
For three, Bridges, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Nets lead by 1. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Nunn passes to Morris. Launches a three. And again, Washington no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Finney-Smith, covered by Gafford. Finney-Smith kicks to Dinwiddie. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Porzingis.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Beal's checked in for Kendrick Nunn.
And out the line, shooting 2.
He hits the second from the line.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Morris against Dinwiddie. Beal taking his time here. Taken away. Pass to Finney-Smith. Kicks it out to Johnson. In the corner, it's Bridges. Johnson goes in. There's the pass to Finney-Smith. And there's the drive. Back to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. And he's way off from outside. Washington's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Back to Morris. Gafford passes to Beal. And finished off by Beal.
You want something to happen, you give the ball to Bradley Beal.
Morris against Dinwiddie. This is it to Finney-Smith. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. A terrific shot on a turnaround.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make them pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Out to Porzingis. Back to Beal. Takes it inside.
You gotta believe in Beal. You can see why.
Dinwiddie against Morris. Dinwiddie attacking. Finney-Smith. Oh, the power on that throw-down.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
And I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Pass to Gafford. Beal fires from way outside. Kept alive by Washington. Gafford kicks to Morris. Outside, Beal. Kuzma outside. Beal finds Morris to take the lead. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Bridges outside.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And they get it back. A three from Porzingis. That shot off. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win.
To the best kid in the hall.
At guard.
And looking at how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Barrett in at the small forward. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Dinwiddie. The Knicks pull it in.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Bridges. Hart with the defensive effort. Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, VA, than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off.
Randall, a screen on Dinwiddie. Brunson misses.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
The kick out to Johnson. This one for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's New York. Barrett can't hit.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Brunson passes to Hart, stolen by Bridges. And they're on the break. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Dinwiddie.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. There's the drive. Pass to Claxton. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Sees his man has the angle on the interior and drops a dime right there.
Brunson with it, and Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Outside for Randall. Lets the 3 fly. Claxton with a rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. From deep, Johnson gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Brunson, and he makes it on the layup. Brunson's got 6.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Bridges outside. 1:43 left in the first quarter. Top of the key jumper, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Robinson gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, a level of toughness on display from Mitchell Robinson. Send a message, young sir. Boy, when you think back to 2021 and the year Julius Randle had, guys, a first-time All-Star, winner of the Most Improved Player Award that year, but then follows it up with a disappointing 2022 season.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Outside Brunson. To the middle. Here's Barrett. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
This guy's a bucket getter. R.J. Barrett finds a way to capitalize on the interior. He's got the size to get it done.
Pass to Johnson. Tries it from 19. Hart pulls it in.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's Barrett. Robinson passes to Barrett. Outside for Randall. Shot clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
And so he makes both from the line. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Dinwiddie against Brunson. Pass to Claxton. From deep, Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
No debate there. He got hammered.
He hits the second from the line. Now Brunson. The 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Oh, good close contest so far.
Your next youth net team.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
They've got Johnson, Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Robinson from behind the arc. Brunson misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The putback. Here's Finney-Smith. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance. Dinwiddie's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. New York trailing. Randall outside. And it's Randall with the jam.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Robinson with the block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Hard against Dinwiddie. Johnson with it. Puts up a 3. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Randall against Bridges. Second chance shot. Outside Hart. Clock at 6. Back to Randall. And the layup is good off the glass. Randall's got 6.
Well, you love to see Julius Randle attack the offensive glass, get to his second chance opportunities. That's really well done.
Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Pulls it from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Robinson. The kick out to Brunson. Back to Robinson.
2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Knocks it loose. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And he lobs it up. Now here's Barrett. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Brunson with it. Randall a screen on Dinwiddie. Drains the triple. 9 points in the game.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Out to Bridges. Tipped.
Brooklyn foul. Bridges. His third personal foul. First team.
Guys, when you consider the firepower that the Nets have, obviously built to contend, but the defensive end has got to improve. We know championships are built and begin with the defensive side of the floor.
Now here's Brunson. 7-point game, biggest lead so far.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randle finishes with a pretty dunk.
Brunson against Dinwiddie. Shot to stop the run. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Here's Johnson. It's deflected. Pass to Hart. With his first shot attempt. That one is off. The Nets go the other way with it. From deep, Johnson. The Knicks with the rebound. Hart's got 5 rebounds in the game. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. Well, the Nets shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Dinwiddie, right side. Back to Bridges. To the inside. Claxton. And he throws it down with one hand.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Here's Randall. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game. Thanks very much, Allie.
26.
Let's hear it for the Jabberwocky.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So on the floor for the Knicks. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Obi Toppin. And it's Grimes in at the small forward position.
Derrick Rose, to me, is a guy who everyone roots for now. The former MVP, think about how his career path was altered by injuries. But this story is one of perseverance.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
The 3 from Curry. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Yeah, Ben Simmons at 6'11" with elite hops. That's an easy look.
And about Derrick Rose, how can you not respect the passion he has for this game, Doris?
Almost unmatched, B.A. He's been with a few teams, and every time he gives everything he has to win it. This is not the ultra superstar that he was at the beginning of his career when he won that MVP, but he's still highly productive.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Rose. Here he goes. The rebound by the Nets. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Out of bounds, it'll be Knicks ball.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
The Knicks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Toppin outside. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. No good there. Simmons with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Simmons against Rose. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Curry. Pass to Simmons. 4 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And there's the drive. Hartenstein pulls it in. Here's Grimes. Pounded by Harris. Curry against Rose. The shot comes out. Rose is gone. 1 for 3 from the field here.
One of the things you have to think about with the New York Knicks, there are quality pieces here. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett are very capable wings. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time presence in the middle of the paint. The struggle, guys, has been for them putting all these pieces together.
And it's good for 2.
And that is one of Derrick Rose's signature moves. May not be as fast as he once was, but boy, that explosive first step remains.
Harris outside. Lets it fly. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. The Outdoors having the pieces fit and being able to find consistent success has eluded the Knicks.
Right. Some of that has been a bit out of their control. But there does seem to be this constant tinkering as they search for something that really works for them. They've got to figure this out. Knicks fans are long suffering.
Here's Hartenstein. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Right side Simmons. Chalk up 2 there. Simmons has got 6.
Guard skills, but a big-time forward or center-type body. Ben Simmons making it happen inside.
Rose with it. Picked up by Simmons. Hartenstein, no good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
For 3, O'Neal. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Hartenstein. Two points. That one goes. Hartenstein's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Rose, the pass to Toppin. Here's Thomas. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Grimes. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Both shots good from the strike. The Nets have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Now here's Simmons. Tight defense on him. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly. And that one misses.
Say what you want about Ben Simmons and sometimes the challenges he has on the offensive end. He is a hard-playing defensive force who has windows of opportunity where he contributes offensively.
Simmons finds Curry. Fires the 3. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good.
Score. 29. The Knicks, 41.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Seth Curry. Joe Harris out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Thomas in at the 2. So that's the Nets 5.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Toppin, a screen on Curry. Oh, there's the alley. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Here's Simmons. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Thomas. Back to O'Neal. Here's Curry. The shot won't fall. Good D by Rose. Toppin, left side. And he banks in the layup. Toppin's got 9 points here in the second half.
Listen, the painted area is where Obi Toppin could be so dangerous. The athleticism and the tools he has. Look out.
Out to Harris. On the wing, Curry, guarded by Rose. Curry, no good.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Simmons. No one near him. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. O'Neal's got 5 points now in the quarter. The Knicks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Rose. Pass to Grimes. Over Harris. Quickly outside. Knicks keep it alive. Hartenstein. And that one is stuffed right through.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Back to Harris. Here's O'Neal, guarded by Toppin. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. A full line change here for Brooklyn for the Knicks. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebounded by Johnson.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Dinwiddie outside. Great open look there.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
For New York, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Brunson against Dinwiddie. Brunson passes to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go. Off the left rim and out. For the Nets, this one not looking good. Inside. Randall with a steal. And here's Brunson from the arc. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Pass to Bridges. Outside Finney-Smith. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Knicks.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Jalen Brunson.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
For 3, Randall. Claxton with a rebound. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
Outside Brunson. The 3 is up. The shot off that time. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night, a terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
Three-pointer, Bridges. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And so it's New York winning this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one...
To the best kid alive.
tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. So the New York starting five. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there at Hart, and it's Robinson in at center. It's Kuzma penetrating. 2 points, that one goes. This game will probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Randall, and yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Well, using some serious moves and lateral quickness, that gets him right past the defense. Julius Randle with a nice move.
Pass to Beal. Back to Morris. And there's the pass to Kuzma. Wizards passing it around. Here's Beal. Swiped away. Kuzma against Barrett. Pass to Hart. Rebound, Washington.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. One.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Brunson. Shoots over Beal. Brunson against Beal. Brunson, good. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
Now here's Brunson. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting for New York.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Beal, the pass to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
A good heads up from Bradley Beal, just spots the ready shooter.
Brunson scanning the floor. Robinson on the wing. Rebounded by the Wizards.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Back to Morris. Outside for Beal. That 3 off the mark.
2 minutes.
Knicks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Barrett for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, the numbers show it. R.J. Barrett much more comfortable shooting from the corner. And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Porzingis can't hit. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Passes it to Robinson. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Pass to Barrett. Driving to the basket.
RJ does such a nice job of just changing speeds out there. And when he does that and picks the right angle, he'll score.
Hard against Beal. Here's Porzingis. Back to Beal. This one for 3. Connects from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Brunson, a screen on Morris. Randall left side. There's the pass to Brunson. Back to Randall. Pass to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Beal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Knicks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Good on both. Wizards trail by 3. 32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Out to Morris. Pass to Apia. Here's Porzingis to the wing right side. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Hits it from 3-point range. Kuzma's got 7 points.
Kuzma, rise, and fire.
Handle a screen on Beal. New York, no good that time either.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Tie game in Washington. The second quarter coming up right after this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. Robinson finds Brunson. New York moving it around. Beal with the steal. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. Pass to Porzingis. Kuzma outside. There's Beal with the 3. Randall grabs the board. New York trailing. Here's Hart. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Morris outside. Porzingis against Robinson. Out to Morris. Back to Kuzma. Now here's Beal. He's covered closely. Avdia dishes to Beal. In the corner, it's Morris. Here's Avdia. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
And Barrett slams it in.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Kuzma outside for Beal. The pass to Morris. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Hands on Jalen Brunson. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Here's Barrett. Basket counts. Barrett's got 4 points in the quarter.
The Barrett getting down low doesn't mean he can't be aggressive. He was on that play.
Morris outside. Outside for Beal. Pass to Avdia. On the wing, Morris. Here's Kuzma. That shot misses. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Barrett. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense. Well, there's no doubt that R.J. Barrett is a hard-working player and looking for chances to stay and get involved. He does a lot for his team out there on the floor.
Out to Morris. Here's Beal. It's tipped.
Man, those signs right there of R.J. being that alert on defense. Man, he could be good on that side of the ball.
New York leading by 4. Barrett's attitude, Brent, has helped him find early success in this league.
And RJ, only the 8th player to record 2,000 points, 500 rebounds, 300 assists, all by the tender age of 21. You almost forget how young he is, but he has made an impact here.
Outside, Porzingis. Kuzma with it. Robinson picks him up. Out to Kuzma. The Wizards with another miss. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Hart.
Well, Porzingis with that huge wingspan can still be a tough matchup for any opposing shooter. Just a quick challenge with that long length.
Out to Morris. Back to Beal. They need this one. And they recover it. Kuzma finds Beal. Passes to Abdia. Tries again. Knocked away. Beal against Randall. Here's Porzingis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And at his size, Porzingis needs to try to do that more often and take advantage of matchup problems.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now here's Brunson. He's got 8. Nice D from Porzingis.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to...
Thanks for the great interview, David.
Your Wizards, 17. The Knicks, 23.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
We've got Kendrick Nunn. Daniel Gafford is out there with Taj Gibson. Then there's Kispert, and it's right in at the 1 spot. And that's the group starting the second half for Wes Unseld Jr.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Gafford.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Right against Rose. Here's Gafford. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Quickly setting the pick for Rose. Lets it go from deep. Washington with the rebound. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Kispert. Kicks it out to Gibson. Pass to Kispert. Back to Gibson. Rose against Wright. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Possession to New York.
The Knicks leading by 4. Rose scanning the floor. The pass to Quickly. Out to the right wing. Here's Toppin. And the rejection by Gafford.
beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Gibson. And that one drops. Toppin's got his first bucket in this one.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Pass to Nunn. Kicks it out to Gibson. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Got to keep Taj out of the post. How many of those have we seen?
Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
And the rejection by Gafford. Wright finds none. Back to Wright.
Next foul. Quentin Grimes. First personal foul. First team foul.
Wright outside. Passes it to Nunn for the tie. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Rose with the ball. Guarded now by Kispert and stolen by Wright. For the lead, the shot's good from Gafford. Gafford's got the lead up to 2 now for the Wizards.
He made a great decision there to push the basketball up. Excellent teamwork.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Toppin throws it down.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
Wright looking around. Over to the wing. Nunn wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. For New York, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
3 on 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Wright. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gibson to the left side wing. Wizards passing it around. Nunn against Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Wright kicks to Kispert. Nailed from three-point land.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And so it's Daniel Gafford making highlights for the Wizards. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at the 5. Randall passes to Brunson. Pass to Barrett. Shot clock at 6. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. It's a 1-point game. Porzingis kicks to Morris. Back to Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Porzingis has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Wizards. Here's Brunson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Porzingis. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long, and they're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Morris kicks to Beal. The pass to Avdia. Out to Kuzma. Pass to Avdia. High post try, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
And Kuzma showing more and more that he's becoming a playmaker on the offensive end of the floor.
Here's Brunson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
He's off on the first.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
Wizards leading by 3. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And the wide open shot from Avdia. And a miss there on the triple. Now the Knicks with it. Here's Randall. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Beal. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Bradley Beal knowing how to get it done on the inside, finding a nice way to finish that time.
Morris against Brunson. The feed to Randall. He dishes it to Barrett. He takes it in. Nice D from Porzingis. Wizards have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Morris kicks to Avdia. Here's Porzingis. He feeds it to Avdia. 4 on the shot clock.
Like watching Randall get down, use that frame, and use those feet to move around defensively.
Nice move. And Randall throws it down.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
Wizards leading by 3. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
It's Beal on the wing. Defended by Hart. Morris outside. Out to Kuzma. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Knicks trail by 3. Brunson, a screen on Kuzma. Barrett finds Brunson. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Barrett, no good. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
Here's Morris, and he goes right over R.J. Barrett and slams it down.
Porzingis showing some passing ability that time. Instincts are there.
Randall down low. Headed by Porzingis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal.
It's on Porzingis.
Yeah, easy call.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And Julius Randle has worked on becoming a better free throw shooter. Let's see how he handles the spotlight shining just on him as he steps to the line. Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Shoots. It drops.
You got to believe in Beal. You can see why.
Knicks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Second team foul.
There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. This is it to Kuzma. Back to Beal. Shot clock at 5. Out to Kuzma. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so here is New York, trailing by 5. Got a piece of it.
And how about Kuzma, the defensive energy he showed to get to that block.
the Wizzards with the W. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
to the best kid in the house.
It's the NBA on 2K, a matchup of two of the league's top centers tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor, they can pass, you can run your offense through them, they can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Morris passes to Porzingis. Back to Morris. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Bridges.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
To the paint. Here's Claxton. And he dunks it down.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Morris outside. Beal outside. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Bridges finds Dinwiddie. From the arc. Bridges misses.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Now here's Beal.
Got to be cautious guarding Beal because he's skilled at drawing contact while shooting.
First team foul.
Free throw drops for Beal.
At the line for the Wizards,
And Beal drops them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Up top, Dinwiddie, guarded by Morris. The kick out to Johnson. From deep. Finney-Smith with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Claxton. Rebound, Washington. I just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
And here's Johnson. From deep three-point range. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Beal outside. Pass to Avdia. On the wing, Kuzma, covered by Johnson. Here's Avdia. Offensive rebound. Beal outside. To the inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Dinwiddie on the attack. Out to Bridges. There's the three. The shot no good. And Washington the other way now.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first team all-rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
Here's Avdia. The kick out to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Dinwiddie. He takes it in. Pass to Claxton. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Well, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season, still his most efficient, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value.
The Nets have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start.
A precision pass from a long way out.
Man, the pass. How about the catch right there? Wow, nice teamwork. Morris outside. Pass to Beal. Here's Avdia. Three-pointer. Finney-Smith pulls it in. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Bridges misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Out to the wing. Beal with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Pass to Porzingis. It's picked off. And now the Nets on the break. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Here's Avdia. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal.
That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Standing at 7'3". We have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Nets out in front. They lead by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this.
DC family, your Wizzards, USC.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets. Washington trailing. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kyle Kuzma out there with Avdia. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Avdia, good.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide open man.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Johnson. Back to Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Pass to Avdia. The rebound by Bridges.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
And there's the lob. Claxton down low. Defended by Kuzma. Claxton can't get it to go.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
No appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. Johnson with a bucket. And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Wizards have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Dinwiddie against Morris. Back to Beal. Spins. Pass to Kuzma. Fires from deep. Rebound Brooklyn. Finney-Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Claxton. That one drops. 3 for 6 now. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Morris against Dinwiddie. Beal, the pass to Morris. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Johnson. Washington with a rebound. Pass to Porzingis. Now Beal. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Bridges outside. Over Beal. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Hoptia. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Out to the right wing. Morris against Dinwiddie. Back to Claxton. Crafty move. Jams it in off a great move.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there. This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Outside Johnson. Launches a 3. Kuzma with the defensive effort. The Wizards have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. On the wing, Kuzma. Morris left side. Pass to Porzingis. And stolen by Bridges. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Dinwiddie outside. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it, too.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Nets. Up 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. On the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Ben Simmons. Royce O'Neal is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Seth Curry, and it's Thomas in at the shooting guard position. Right attacking. Back to Gibson. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Outside none. For the lead. Here's Gafford. Uneasy, 2 on the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Curry. Pass to O'Neal. Driving in. They get the rebound. The Wizards with a lead. Here's Kispert. Here's Gafford. The kick out to Nunn for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn going the other way now. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Wizards have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Well, thinking about the Aussie Ben Simmons, such an impressive defender, Richard.
Honestly, he's a defensive player of the year caliber player every year, mainly due to his ability to guard any position. This is the type of versatility that isn't seen very often.
An open look for Nunn. Misses off the left iron.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Personal foul.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's Simmons. Second chance effort to the wing on the left. Pass to Harris. Three-pointer. Right with the board. Well, the Wizards shooting 35% so far in this one. Back to Gafford. Here's the three. No good. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. Here's Simmons. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. And the Nets lead by 2.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Wright finds Gafford. Nunn drives in. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Top of the key. The rebound by Gibson. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Out to the wing. And here's Kispert from the arc. Hauled in by Curry. And that's shooting just 37% in the game. Pass to Harris.
2 minutes.
Lets the three fly. Here's Thomas. Now here's Simmons. Shot clock at 6. And slam dunk by Simmons.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
Here's Nunn. Gibson with it. The three. Gets the three to fall. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
O'Neal on the wing. Back to Simmons. It's good. Simmons has got his third basket on the night right there.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Washington has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Nunn finds Wright. Back to Nunn. Puts up a three. Rebounded by the Nets.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
And he lobs it up top. Hammers the lob through.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons. Getting the ball into his hands off a wide open shooter.
Pass to Gibson. Back to Wright. Out to the right wing. And here's Kispert from the arc. The shot no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, got a piece of it. Now the Wizards in transition. He launches a three. And it's Thomas with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Harris outside. From deep. Fades away. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Normally he drains that.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Nets up 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. DeLon Wright is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Kispert in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. 5 to shoot. Pass to Curry. This one for 3. Washington with a rebound. Nunn, the pass to Wright. Down low. Now Gibson fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Big 3 right there, especially at this point in the game.
They get it back. Here's Simmons. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Washington shooting 34% thus far in this game. Pass to Gibson. Pulls it. Offensive rebound. Here's Kispert from deep. The kick out to Nunn. Over to the left wing to take the lead. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Pass to Harris. Driving inside. Here's Thomas. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Thomas has got his first 2 points of the night.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Wright finds none. To the middle. Here's Gafford. Lays it up and banks it in. Gafford's gotten 4 this quarter.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Into the lane. Got it.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
The Wizards have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Now Morris. Out to Beal. Fires for 3. Pure from 3-point range. And the Wizards lead by 3.
I see ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Pass to Finney-Smith. The kick out to Johnson. The 3. Rebound Washington.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Porzingis. Morris against Dinwiddie. On the break. Johnson passes to Dinwiddie. Finney-Smith with it. Pass to Bridges. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Right side, Porzingis. Back to Beal. Shoots over Bridges. Claxton with a rebound. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, that was a huge turnover. That cannot happen at this point in the game.
Washington has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Porzingis with a screen on Dinwiddie. Morris passes to Porzingis. Back to Morris. Pass to Porzingis. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Outside Finney-Smith. Now Dinwiddie on the take.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt. Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Dinwiddie finds Johnson. Clock at 6. And Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Just 3 to shoot from deep. Johnson. No good that time. Porzingis with it. So it's a narrow victory for the Wizards.
Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Mikal Bridges, and it's Claxton into the center position.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
To the middle, and here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Finney Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Bridges. Here's Finney Smith. Drills the three-pointer.
Dorian Finney-Smith increasingly efficient offensively. Good feel for when to rise and fire.
You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And to the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. So we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Okay, David, thanks. Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. Randall no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's stolen by Randall. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Robinson sets a screen for Randall. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Guys, he's such a big target. On the alley-oop, throw it up. Mr. Robinson, the only one in the building who can catch it and finish.
Dinwiddie finds Johnson. In the corner, it's Bridges. There's the steal. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Buries the long-range jumper.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And here is Johnson after R.J. Barrett hitting the 3.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Randall passes to Brunson. For the 3. Knicks with a new 14.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now the pass to Barrett. Another shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, there's a determination and sheer force of will that R.J. Barrett plays with. He feels contact and he loves it. Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s, Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
Randall from outside. Now, here's Hart. Defense is right there. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got his second bucket tonight. And a closer look here at the hustle stat for New York.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Now Randall, after Jalen Brunson missed it on that last 3-pointer. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Brunson against Dinwiddie. Brunson the pass to Hart. Kicks it to Randall. He gets it in there. Randall's got 11 points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Julius Randall getting it done for New York. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the small forward. They're the group. New York will start the second one. Nets trail by 18. Inside.
Now, these are the shots that Finney Smith's teammates encourage him to take. You can see why, guys. He can make that.
Dinwiddie against Brunson. Outside for Randall. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. 14 points for Julius Randall.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Brunson scanning the floor. Outside for Robinson. Six to shoot. Pass to Hart. Fires for 3. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Nets trail by 16. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
Brunson against Dinwiddie. Out to Barrett. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Nets. On the wing, Bridges. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Barrett with a screen on Dinwiddie. Lob pass to Barrett, and Barrett strings it in.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Brunson against Dinwiddie. He lobs it up. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And here's Brunson. He's got 6. The dish to Barrett. To the paint, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. On up the court. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Bridges.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Brunson the pass to Randall. Makes it off the glass. Randall's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, Julius Randle is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
Dinwiddie against Brunson. From deep, Johnson. It's not going to go for him. The Knicks go the other way. Brunson the pass to Randall. Robinson a screen on Johnson. Randall, and there's another one for the Knicks.
Well, so often the guy who sets the screen, in that instance, Julius Randle with the ball in his hands in the pick and roll. Go ahead, Julius.
Dinwiddie kicks to Finney Smith. No good on that one. Randall with some nice D. New York leading by 14. Here's Hart. There's the drive and the layup ball. Hart's got his first 2 points of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And that one is good. New York's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Brunson. Here's Hart outside for Randall. And so it's the New York Knicks sitting with a comfortable lead. Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
36. The Knicks. 22.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So for Brooklyn now, they've got Cameron Johnson, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Here's Rose. It's tipped.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And Toppin throws it down.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Toppin with the steal. Rose scanning the floor. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
This guy is so good when he's attacking on the interior and looking to draw contact. Obi Toppin getting to his game.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And so Simmons will bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 16. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, Ben Simmons at 6'11" with elite hops. That's an easy look.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Hartenstein. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And the Knicks lead by 16.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
It's stolen by Rose. Grimes passes to Quickly. He kicks it to Toppin. It's deflected. Here's Grimes, and it's Quickly in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. Nets trail by 16. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
The kick out to Rose. Good on the three-point shot. Rose has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, this is one of Rose's few offensive right? That consistency from deep range, but he drills that one.
And Thomas has it in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Outside Rose. On the wing quickly. Rose against Curry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
Rose hits them both. Brooklyn with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Simmons inside the line. Outside Thomas. Passes it to O'Neal. Back to Thomas. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Grimes with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 16. Good.
You know, you have to recognize the chance to push it, and they did. Great pass to get the ball behind the defense, and an easy 2 points on the board.
Simmons, and it's denied. Toppin passes to Rose, and stolen by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
58 seconds left to play in the third. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. And oh, here we go with Thomas. Nobody back. A slam dunk by Thomas.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Rose kicks to Toppin. Here's Grimes. It's stolen by Curry. Simmons left side. Here's Harris. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hartenstein. It's sent back down by Simmons. Plays it up and banks it in. Simmons got 8 here in the quarter.
Man, my goodness, the handle of Ben Simmons, the craftiness to get to his spot.
Outside Rose. Here's Hartenstein, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's New York up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. All around, it's hard to... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Knicks leading by 12. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in its center. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And for Brooklyn, their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Here's Simmons. Count that one. Simmons got 10 points in just the second half.
Staying strong through the contact. Ben Simmons doesn't back off.
Brunson up top, guarded by Curry. Brunson, no good.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
They get it again. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Curry.
Well, okay, Seth Curry getting active on the glass. When this guy hustles, boy, he's keeping plays alive.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. Randall down low. That miss makes him 7 for 12 from the field this game. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. And they've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Got a hand on it. Bridges outside. And here's Johnson outside. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and it's Barrett penetrating.
You get the sense his teammates love to see R.J. Barrett in attack mode. It gets this team motivated.
First free throw is good.
R.J.
And so Barrett nails both of them. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Nets. They trail by 7. Johnson outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Second shot opportunity, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, if the defense gets sloppy on Mitchell Robinson, he has the kind of length and athleticism to make him tough to guard.
Second free throw, no good. To the inside. Bridges misses. New York leading by 7. Here's Randall driving the lane.
Okay, Julius Randle, he excels using his athleticism to get to the rim off the drive.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. From deep, Finney Smith can't get it to go.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
4th team foul.
Dinwiddie against Brunson. Off target with his 3.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk. Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Looking to get back on track here.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Right side Robinson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
The defense trying to get physical with Mr. Robinson, and he's all about that. Go ahead.
Bridges, no one around him. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
3-point goal.
Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Brunson against Dinwiddie. Randall with a screen for Brunson. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Nets trail by 8. Finney Smith passes to Dinwiddie. Here's Finney Smith, defended by Hart. Pass to Claxton, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there, trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Fires the 3. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Dorian Finney-Smith given the opportunity with a big-time delivery.
Now here's Brunson. Feeds to Robinson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Next one.
And Brooklyn has possession. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Finney Smith. No good from outside. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And again, it's the Knicks missing. On the wing, Bridges. He's defended by Randall. Bridges misses. So it's New York picking up the win. It was. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
to the best kid alive.
in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, BA, these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
Now Washington's starting five. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kyle Kuzma out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Gafford in at the center position. 2 on the clock. It's Kuzma with the miss. Hart with it. Beal picks him up. Hart passes to Randall. Outside Robinson. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Gafford. Pass to Kuzma. Outside Porzingis. Tipped away. Back to Kuzma. And here's Porzingis. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop down low at 7-3. Porzingis over the top.
Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, BA? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
Hard against Gafford. Pass to Morris. Back to Gafford. He's off on that one. The Knicks go the other way with it. And Brunson, here we go. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Hart with it. Gafford picks him up. Hart passes to Robinson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's Mitchell Robinson's attitude. Anywhere around the rim, he's going to rock it.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Morris outside. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Beal. Over Randall. 6 on the shot clock. And another miss by Washington. The Knicks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Robinson. And Gafford with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. On defense, the Wizards. Trailing by 2. Open shot from Brunson. Misses the jumper.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
They kick it out to Porzingis. Fires the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, BA. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
Now here's Kuzma. Out to Beal. 4-3. And another miss by Washington. And the Knicks shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Here's Barrett. And he buries his first look.
Barrett with a nice touch down there as the lefty. He was able to negotiate the little room that he had.
Morris with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Gafford against Robinson. Pass to Morris. They kick it out to Porzingis. To stop the drought. The Knicks with the rebound. Right side Barrett. The three-pointer off the mark. Washington has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Kuzma drives in.
Leaving no room for mistakes as Kuzma rises up.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Hart. Banked it in off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Washington trailing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Morris passes to Beal. Here's Gafford. Robinson defending. Here's Beal. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, how good was Beal's pump fake? I jumped out of my seat.
That free throw, no good.
Beal at the line, 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. The Knicks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Outside Brunson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Brunson's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy. You remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch. And
so at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Knicks leading by just 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So on the floor for the Wizards, Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. Up top, Morris. Brunson defending. Just 5 to shoot. Morris down low. Brunson defending. That one's good from Morris. On the assist by Porzingis.
Yeah, there's a feel that Porzingis has to the game, and the more comfortable he is in these kind of settings, he'll rack up some assists.
Kicks it out to Barrett. Inside. Here's Robinson. Back to Barrett. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one. And the Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
Hart passes to Robinson. Outside for Randall. Barrett with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Here's Randall. Outside Brunson. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
It feels like Mitchell Robinson doesn't even have to jump sometimes to dunk, but man, a little showmanship from the big fella.
And you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than 1 season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, BA, but now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year, so these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season. Very few players have the firepower that Bradley Beal does as a combo guard. He's been in the league since 2013. Defenses still haven't figured this guy out.
Sinks the tray.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Beal outside. They kick it out to Porzingis. Pass to Kuzma. It's tipped. Back to Porzingis. Beal from outside. The shot that time not on target. New York goes the other way with it. And as for Beal's offense, Brent, it's all that much more impressive given what kind of load he's had to carry.
Well, BA, it's not just the load he carries, it's that he really hasn't had that complimentary guy next to him the past few seasons. It's been developmental guys, younger players with potential. So defense is focusing on Bradley Beal, all their attention to him, and yet he still produces.
And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, BA, yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Up top, Morris. Brunson defending. Beal outside. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's foul number 2 for him.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
1:52 left in the second quarter. Morris passes to Porzingis. Out to Beal. 5 on the clock. And he drives in. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Knicks ball.
The Knicks with the lead. Outside Brunson. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Barrett. Randall outside. Shot clock at 5. Drives to the hoop.
Julius Randle, a nightly double-double threat. A guy who can occasionally drain the three, but when he first entered the league, many considered him just to be a role player. That role has changed.
At the line, 2 shots.
And Randall drops them both.
And yes, there's been growth in Julius Randle and his game year after year, adding little things, but this big man focuses on playing to his strengths.
Morris passes to Kuzma. The kick out to Morris. Back to Kuzma. Fires top of the key. They grab their own miss. Gafford. Another shot. And another miss by Washington.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
For 3, Randall. Rebound, Washington. Beal with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And Beal continues to be that guy where he opens your eyes with his playmaking.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Brunson. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Beal. Back to Kuzma. Out to Beal. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Beal's got 6.
Down in the corner, Beal shoots with confidence. Just one more area he can score from consistently.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break. Ready for the second half.
18.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Jalen Brunson, what a contribution.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
They've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Derrick Rose is out there with Evan Fournier. Then it's Toppin, and it's Grimes in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Pass to Kispert. Here's Avdia. From behind the arc. And the Knicks making a change here. Quickly's checked in.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, Emmanuel Quickly.
Gibson with it. And here's Nunn, guarded by Quickly. Right outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Nunn. And Grimes pulls it down. And for the Knicks, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Quickly outside. Brent at the center position, it does feel like we're seeing a re-emergence of the big man, the traditional 5.
Yeah, BA, I think it comes down to whether or not you have one or not. I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional 5 is part of your action.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
There's a screen by Toppin. And he lobs it up, and he goes in for the dunk.
And this is how you run the pick and roll. Rose, a master at this stage of his career.
And it's stolen by Rose. And the foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Washington trailing.
This might make you feel old, but Derrick Rose won his MVP over a decade ago. 2011 season. That was something special.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. D. Rose in 2011, MVP for his hometown team, the Chicago Bulls.
And what a year. Top 10 in scoring and assists. He just won that vote in a landslide. That Bulls team winning 62 games. And it beat up on a loaded Eastern Conference. That was LeBron's first Miami season, and Boston still had the big 3. Derrick Rose was getting it done.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Wizards ball.
A new lineup here for Washington. The Wizards have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Morris passes to Beal. 1:52 left in the third. It's stolen away. And here we go. The Knicks in transition from deep. Rose. He buries it from 3. Rose has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And at the arc, Rose definitely picks his battles, but when he sees his chance, he knocks it down.
Now a timeout called by Washington. A new lineup here for New York.
Here come your Knicks City answers.
Well, the Wizards shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Hard against Beal to end the run. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Beal's got 8 points.
And this is why you want to involve Bradley Beal in the pick and rolls. Really good execution there.
Outside Brunson. Barrett a screen on Morris. Kicks it out to Barrett. Robinson in the post. Working on Gafford. And Gafford with the block. Beal finds Porzingis. Here's Morris. Beal outside. They kick it out to Porzingis. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Second shot opportunity. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You can hear the coaches from the sideline saying, stay down. You can't fall for the pump fake, but Porzingis adept at it there.
Both free throws good from Porzingis. For New York, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Brunson against Morris. Takes a 3. He can't hit that time. Now Washington takes it the other way. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Brunson. And a nice finish on the layup. 11 points in the game.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Beal outside. They kick it out to Porzingis. Shoots over Randall. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Knicks out in front, up by 8. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us.
24. That's a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, or you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for Washington, Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the three. Outside for Randall. Jacks up at three. Kept alive. Here's Robinson. Soft touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
Three-pointer Beal. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
Morris against Brunson. Randall on the screen. And he's going for the lob. And it's Randall with the jam.
And that's how you execute the pick and roll. Randall slicing well after setting the screen. Good timing.
Beal outside. Pass to Kuzma. The kick out to Morris. Outside Porzingis. Deflected.
That's just a good, solid, instinctual play there from Randall.
Here's Hart. Here he goes. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. It's just very solid offense. Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Randall is screen on Morris. Brunson passes to Randall. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Morris on the wing. On the wing, Kuzma. Back to Morris. On the take. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Outside Barrett. It's rebounded by Morris.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but Washington like plenty of room.
And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Hart passes to Barrett. Randall outside. Over Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. There's the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career. He was a great shot blocker.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to Gafford. And now we've got an intentional foul. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for New York.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
They've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, you win that turnover battle.
Beal, and then Beal with the dunk.
Driving inside Beal is a real problem for the defense.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And it's good. 2 points. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Three-pointer, Beal. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hart goes in. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Knicks.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jalen Brunson.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
It's Kuzma with the miss. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Randall, pass to Brunson. Back to Randall. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. You have